How's it going, everybody? Welcome to another brilliant episode of Yolk'd. I'm Kyle.
And I'm Paul. On today's episode, unscrupulous news reporters vie for your time with baseless reports of imminent peril. Could your family be in danger? Find out at 11.
But first, whose disgusting sock is that?
This sock?
Yeah, where did that come from?
I don't know. I assumed it was yours and I didn't want to touch it.
Not mine. Joanne, is this your sock?
Thanks, guys. And now for announcements.
No, Joanne, over here. Is this your sock?
Let me check.
Joanne,
No,
over here.
right here.
Here's this.
Over here.
This sock.
On the table.
Oh. Ew. Gross.
Yeah.
You need
This
to
is
move
your
your sock,
fault.
Joanne.
This is not
Get
my
rid of
sock.
it.
Clearly, it is not my sock.
If there's
It's
anybody's
just my
sock,
because it's not
who's
your
always
sock.
leaving
Oh my
their
God.
clothes just
Exactly.
lying
Do not
around
leave
This is
my
everywhere?
clothes
Where's the other one?
everywhere.
This is
Just,
sick.
You know what?
Yeah, fine.
What's
happening?
Oh my God,
This is a weird
so
portal.
crazy.
Whoa.
Oh my God.
Whoa, what was
What
that?
just happened?
That was weird.
What?
Whoa,
What?
hey.
What?
Dude, we're puppets.
Oh my God.
Whoa.
Oh my God.
Cool.
That was
I can't feel
unexpected.
my arms. Ah.
Okay, enough.
Calm down, Joanne.
You're being dramatic.
Oh, did you just slap me?
Hey, okay, enough you two. Well, you know what? The show must go on, so, on with the news. The video you're about to see may very well be a glimpse into the future of gaming as we know it. With the use of wireless sensors and dongles attached to key points of the body, a 3D rendered character is shown being fully controlled in real time by the ginger gamer you see here. If he seems out of breath, it's because he's not used to moving without a mouse and keyboard. Combine the MoCap sensors with a VR headset, and the user embodies the warrior even more closely, freely interacting with the virtual world through a body-driven user interface. Unfortunately, the man in the video doesn't demonstrate walking in the environment, mainly due to the limited space of his mother's basement. Sure, it'll be a long time before we start winning Tekken matches by punching our friends in the face, but with the colossal success of devices like Microsoft's Kinect and the declining cost of sensors, it's safe to say this is only the beginning of virtual and augmented reality in the gaming industry. Back to you, Paul.
NVIDIA launched the GTX 650 Ti this week, rounding out the 600 series with what many expect to be the last major desktop GPU launch of this cycle. That brings the total number of available NVIDIA GPUs with Kepler architecture to 7. The GTX 690, 680, 670, 660 Ti, 660, 650 Ti, and the 650. The 650 Ti features the same GK106 GPU as the 660 with 768 CUDA cores and a stock GPU frequency of 925 MHz. Sorry folks, no GPU boost on the 650 Ti. AMD, meanwhile, has been staying competitive with another round of price cuts to their existing 7000 series video cards, and a lot of buzz has cropped up about performance bumps thanks to recent driver updates. Catalyst 12.8 brought 3 to 10% performance improvements to many A-list games, including a 25% boost to Skyrim, and 12.9 drivers are currently available for beta testing. If you're looking to take advantage of the recent price drops, my advice would be to keep an eye out for a Radeon HD 7870 board like this one. There we go. As these guys can be found in the low $200 range if you can catch a sale or a rebate. Next up, let's check in with Joanne for this week's announcement.
And now, finally, for some announcements. Here's this week's Halloween announcement. Yay! Newegg.com is throwing a costume craze sweepstakes. You can geek out this Halloween with a fabulous selection of costumes from the Newegg marketplace. And while you're there, don't forget to enter the sweeps for your chance to win over $1,000 in Newegg gift cards, including a $500 grand prize. Hurry though, this giveaway is only open for entries till October 15th. For more info, click the link below in our YouTube video description. Back to you guys.
Facebook released its first commercial to celebrate their milestone of reaching 1 billion monthly users. The 90-second ad compares the social media monster to the one thing that epitomizes human connection: chairs. That's right, the bulk of the ad was spent comparing Facebook to chairs, doorbells, and dance floors, among other things that supposedly bring people together. At one point, the female narrator says, "Chairs are for people, and that is why chairs are like Facebook." No, that wasn't a joke. That's what the ad really says. Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg went on to say, "For the first time in history, we've made a brand video to express what our place is on Earth." Needless to say, the ad has undergone intense criticism since its release and has already been the target of online jokes and parodies. Our favorite can be found in the description below.
Let's move on to some space news. First off, with another update from NASA's Mars rover, Curiosity. The rover discovered a bright metallic object on the dusty surface of the red planet on Sunday, prompting many to speculate on the existence of Martian flatware, and what would surely be astronomically expensive Martian finishing school. The speculation was put to rest on Tuesday, however, when NASA confirmed that the shiny was just a piece of Curiosity that had fallen off, presumably to reduce the rover's weight prior to the upcoming winter fashion season. Not to be outdone, Elon Musk's team over at Space Exploration Technologies successfully docked the first ever commercially launched cargo capsule with the International Space Station Wednesday morning. The capsule contained a half-ton payload of equipment, supplies, and other sundries, including a treat of ice cream for the 3 famished astronauts on board. The capsule is known as the SpaceX Dragon, and I believe it was also featured as one of the ultimate weapons in Final Fantasy VII.
And you feel the love tonight.
Whenever you're ready.
Tonight.
Oh,
hey, what's going on? Well,
up, guys?
thank you for watching this
We were
very
just
interesting episode of Yolk'd.
Reenacting
It's Halloween, you know, things get crazy.
for a play we're in.
Got cotton in my mouth.
Yep.
But yeah, thanks for watching. Hopefully we'll be restored to our normal selves in the next episode. Right, Paul?
I hope so, because, you know, it might be a little bit difficult putting computers together. Don't think I have any arms.
That's right. Neither do I. But that's okay. Thank you all for watching. I'm Kyle
I'm Paul.
with Newegg TV.
And
Until
you
next
will-
time,
will-
Europe
will-
and Europe.
This way or this way?
Look into the puppet eyes.
Quiet. We're shooting.
Anna is fixing Okay, let's try it. Okay, Kyle, come on. Let's climb up from beneath. What are you doing? You're like those sucker fish.